What's going on, everyone? This is Achilles OBT coming at you with a brand new video. And in today's video of the support series that I currently have going, we finally made it to the top 5. Number 5 being the medic herself, Morales. Now, this is a hero that I've never actually showcased on the channel. Guilty admission here. I love this hero. I've actually had so much fun the few times I played her. The guilty admission is that I have not played her anywhere near as much as I probably should have by now. I only have her at the base requirement of level 5. And when I think about it right now, I'm really not so sure why, because she's a fantastic hero all around. She always has been. She's fun to use, and I just don't know why I have not played her more. But either way, she's number 5 on the list. She starts off the top 5, the best supports you can find in the game. She is the very start of that. So, let's actually just go ahead and jump into the game before I say anything. Well, actually, before we jump into the game, this is something that I've actually made it a point of pointing out in every single entry of the support series. This is just purely based on healing. This is my opinion alone. This is not a fact, so I just want to make that clear. What I think about where these heroes are sitting right now from 10 through 1, again, only the support series, only support heroes. What I think about these heroes and where they currently stand in the current meta from 10 to 1, this is just purely my own opinion, and this is in large part based off of like your ability to keep your teammates alive, your healing output, amongst other things. And that's where we stand right now. None of my opinions are a fact, obviously, because that's what makes them opinions. But I just want to make sure that for the hardcore support mains out there, my list is not here to get any of you guys tilted. Like, if you disagree, you disagree. This is just how I see it personally, and that's really all there is to it. Now, to update you, in case this is the first entry you're watching in this series, to backtrack from 10 to 5, where we currently sit. At number 10, I had Tassadar. At number 9, I had Tyrande. At number 8, I had Rhaegar. At number 7, I had Kharazim. And at number 6 in the last video, we had Lily. Worth mentioning that so far, we've had a good run with this. We won the Tassadar game. We won the Tyrande game. We lost the Rhaegar game. We won the Kharazim game. And we won the Lily game. So far, I believe that makes us 4-1 on this trip to 10 videos for the support series. So hopefully, with Morales, we can keep this going.
Let's save some lives.
Oh, man. All right, we are on the Infernal Shrines. And these compositions have me a little giddy with excitement at the moment. Just to kind of get it out of the way, I will be playing Morales. I will have a Raynor, Illidan, Samuro, and a Zul going against a Kerrigan, Abathur, Raynor, Zul, and a Tyrande. Yes, I do agree with this. Yes. Okay, so level 1, we're going to be going for Trauma Trigger. This is going to actually, this works a lot like Prescience on Tassadar, where when I lose a certain amount of health, I automatically get resistance casted on myself. Excuse me. So basically, all we're going to be doing is picking upgrades that help us stay alive. We're going to be speccing into our sustain, our survivability to start the game, and then from there, we're going to work on buffing our heals. So the reason why I'm so giddy at the prospect of this composition at the moment is because we essentially have, I believe, 4 auto attackers. So, this is without question going to be a stim game. I have so many stim targets available to me. It is insane. Now, one of the recent changes and upgrades they made to Morales is right there. You can shoot her grenade and manually detonate it now. It's no longer an automatic thing. Have no idea why Raynor is rotating to the top lane and leaving me by myself. Can't solo, guys. Not sure why you would rotate to the top lane. There was absolutely no need for Raynor to rotate up there. Illidan is just fine. I'm at a loss for words. That kind of nerfed my enthusiasm a little bit after seeing that, because now I'm not so sure that I have the smartest bunch with me at the moment, or at least the Raynor is too bright. So, all we have to do with Morales, essentially, is watch our positioning, because the healing takes care of itself. If you just keep the beam on a target, it really does all the work for you. You just have gradual healing over time. So really, all you got to do is watch your positioning, and that's about it. We're going to keep that beam right on Zul so they can get a little aggressive here, and we're going to switch it off to Raynor. to make sure he's in a good position health-wise. There goes Kerrigan. Not worried about it at all. We're going to take off the beam. Morales' trait is something that I have not touched on yet. Basically, when you take the beam off of a target, she actually heals over time herself for a percentage of her own health. We're going to keep that right on Illidan. Illidan is for sure going to be the biggest help we have as far as like who we're actively buffing at all times. So, we're going to go for the automated block here at level 4. This is going to give us our own block charges, 3 of them to be exact. Wow, that guy just got destroyed. Nothing I can do about that. We're going to try our best to keep our teammates in a healthy situation, though my mana is about to become an issue. So that is something that my guys need to be aware of here. Again, we're just trying to help. That's all. We're going to put the beam on Illidan. Get him back to a good situation here. My mana is about to become an issue, so they do need to be careful. We're going to switch that off to Samuro for as long as we can before it deactivates itself, which it just did. So I need to... Okay, if I could get on my goddamn mount. The minion actually knocked me off my mount, so I'm stuck running away like this. I'm grabbing a fountain. I'm going to let my teammates know afterwards where I went, and I'm going to rotate back to my team. Thankfully, they were able to secure the objective without me for the time being. Hopefully, Illidan doesn't get taken down right there. We're going to put the beam back on Raynor and stay here and support this. We're going to try and put this on Samuro, because Samuro appears to be the one that needs the help. We're going to put that resistance on him in advance as well. Again, all there is to it with playing Morales is watching your positioning. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of Illidan losing that matchup, because Zul has he's a built-in hard counter to all auto attackers. So Illidan being an auto attack hero, it's kind of a hard sell for him to take that assignment 1v1. Even if he wasn't lagging, that would still be a hard assignment.
Just relax.
So we're gonna take our beam off for our help right there. Again, we're all rotating up. I have to kind of go with this because, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay here and try to soak as much XP as I can.
No time to
When the wave pops up. So we had multiple teammates go up top to rotate for a kill, and they didn't actually pull it off. So there is that. I'm gonna go for cleanse here at level 7. One thing I want to point out as a disclaimer is that I'm not the greatest person in the world when it comes to cleanse. So this is going to be a bit of a tough sell for me personally. One reason I did choose to pick it, though, is to negate whatever Zul tries to do to our team. I'm going to put that beam right there on him to keep him in a healthy situation. All right. Little too many targets right there. I will take that regen globe, though. Okay, I'm going to rotate down here because there appears to be a lot of people down there. And we're immediately going to give our guys an out to be aggressive here. Now, one thing I will say about Morales is that she's not a fail-safe hero. You do see a lot of people running this hero the wrong way as far as their positioning goes. You see a lot of suspect decisions being made. We're going to push her back. You see we intentionally held off on detonating the grenade so that we can let it go past her and then push her backwards afterwards. So again, all we need to do is deactivate our healing beam, and then our trait becomes a factor for us. All right, let's head up. As long as I'm watching my positioning, I should be okay in most situations. Kerrigan is really the big threat to me because she's the one hero they have that can actually dive me in the back line. So we do need to be careful with that. That's why, I think that's a big reason why one of our teammates pointed out to Kerrigan at the beginning of the match, because she is the one threat to me regardless of my positioning. We need our team up here. I don't know where everybody is right now. They're hunting after a kill when we should be up here. Again, I'm not as giddy and excited anymore because I'm just not seeing smart decisions being made. So we are going to put the safeguard on Samuro to actually mitigate that damage. Kerrigan, like I thought she would, I can't self-cleanse here. I forgot about that. That just shows my inexperience with the ability. So, somebody should be trying to go after Raynor here because he's the one that's got the poorest positioning. I am going to take off that. There we go. We are going to attack on Stim Drone because, honestly, there's no reason not to with all of these these auto attackers we have on the composition at the moment. One good thing about Kerrigan diving me from time to time is that we do have automated block, so we are going to be able to negate a lot of the damage she can deal initially. It's just that we won't be able to do that for very long. I'm going to keep Zul healthy here, because he was hit a little bit right there. I'm going to put that on Illidan. I put the safeguard on myself to try and keep myself alive there. I tried to put that on Samuro, to be honest. I'm not sure what just happened right there, or even how I got taken down. Thankfully, though, we still got the objective, so it doesn't matter. So I'm kind of, from what I'm seeing so far, I'm kind of on my own here. Honestly, it's common knowledge that you have to protect your Morales when you have her. The Morales is only as good as a protection, so we're not really seeing very much protection from our team right now. This just has all the makings of a game that it might be time for us to lose a game. So the composition may be outstanding to be playing a Morales in right now, but I'm not seeing the follow-up with the players. For what it's worth, I haven't noticed anything wrong with the Zul just yet. I'm not going to put this on him, but definitely not seeing like good decisions being made like everywhere else, particularly with the Raynor. There are Abomines right there. Illidan is kind of pushed up kind of far, so we're going to tell him to be careful. Help me with this. Help me with this. There we go. Not sure what's going on over there. Samuro can afford to be a little aggressive with his positioning because he has stealth. So I am actually having trouble staying alive, so I'm going to go couples therapy here to help my own cause. No matter what, my upgrade at this level is going to increase the amount of mana I use to keep my teammates alive. I'm trying my best to get in position here. Oh my god. Okay. So we were able to keep him alive there. We can just go right past this damage like no problem. Anytime I see a Raynor go for Raiders over Hyperion, I just don't know what to say about that. There is no situation ever where Raynor's Raiders are a better pick than Hyperion. None whatsoever. And whenever I see a player go Raiders, it just speaks to their inexperience with the hero. Alright. I think we should back now. We should back. All we're trying to do is move away. That's it. We're already here, so that's good. I'm just going to keep my beam for the time being on the person who's up the furthest. That's about it. There goes Kerrigan right there. Again, I'm not receiving the greatest support here. Kerrigan is just free to dive me. Oh god, my positioning. Thank god we had the block charges, right? That's the only reason we survived that.
Exquisitely done.
Again, the protection is just really, really shady right now. That's like, there's no other way to look at it. We are going to cleanse him out of that. I actually do think I missed. Again, the protection is just not there. This is exactly why I chose the talent that I chose at the last upgrade. I'm kind of helping my own cause a lot here with like these last-ditch efforts with my abilities. And it shouldn't be the case. It's a little frustrating playing Morales with no protection, because it comes with the pick. Like, honestly, there's really nothing else you have to do. If you have a Morales in your composition, in any kind of team fight whatsoever, and you can keep her alive, more often than not, you're going to win that team fight just because you kept her alive. Again, I'm going to have to ping to these guys just to make sure they see it. All right, we're going to be going for shield sequencer here at 16. That's going to make it so that I can actually cast that my shield twice. We're going to be able to heal up Zul just fine. We're going to put the shield on him too to mitigate that damage. I am going to... I have it. I don't actually have it at the moment, so that is a problem. Just trying to keep our eyes on our teammates as much as possible. I apologize for the noise in the background. So far, so good. Yeah, we should just leave. We should just leave. I'm headed here. Actually, oh god. We're going to put the cleanse on him. He'll be just fine. The voiceover on that skin is fucking fantastic. That's the first time I've heard it. That is really good. Alright, help me with this, please. We'll give him resistance, just for the sake of doing it. He doesn't even really need me here at all, to be honest. But I do want this regen globe. I've been here long enough now that I want the regen globe. That's the one thing about Morales that kind of keeps her in line. Not only that she needs help, she needs dedicated support herself, like protection-wise. But mana can be an issue very, very fast if you're not careful.
We ought to capture this mercenary camp.
Gonna make our way to Illidan. I'm not there for Samuro, so we need to be careful. He needs to be careful, rather. Okay, let's make our way here. There appears to be things going down. We're going to heal our buddy back up. The advantage of having Samuro here is that he does not have mana, so all we need to do is get his health back to a good spot, and he's good to go.
Exquisitely done.
That voiceover is so good. We should be trying to go for this, to be honest. Because they're trying to play catch-up at the moment. We have 20 seconds before this shows up. We do not need to be letting that go down for that amount of time without doing anything about it. We are going to put the stim on Illidan. All we need to do is just let him go in and do Illidan things. Trying to keep our guys alive here. We seem to be able to do that so far. Again, there's a very, very clear-cut reason why I have Morales so high on my list. She just brings so much to the table. Like, especially if you can stay alive with this hero, it is very, very hard to beat a composition that has Morales when she's able to stay alive. And again, I don't play her that much, so this is not even, like, experience. Like, I'm just kind of winging this. And our protection has been pretty shit so far. I definitely feel good about the fact that we've only died once. Oh, Raynor's dead. I'm not even going to bother to go back. Illidan went back. Shit. I honestly don't know if I made the right call here leaving him behind. He made it out okay, so I'm going to just take that as a win. And just assume that I made the right call not going back to save him right there. Okay, Samuro is actually in a bad spot here. We can heal him right up through that. Thankfully, Tyrande has not been getting much value out of her damage ult. Again, my teammates need to help me here. Man, like the protection is just so bad. I'm purposely gonna keep my healing beam off of my guys for a moment to let my trait kick in. We did get the Caduceus 2.0 upgrade right there. That's actually going to give us some shielding, as you can see. Like, this is where Morales becomes really, really hard to take down. We're just going to make sure that we don't lose him there, and we're going to win the game. Man, that could have really, really, really got out of hand. The protection in that game was god-awful, but thankfully it did not cost us too much. We only died once, when realistically we should have died a lot more than that. But we were able to do the job of keeping our teammates alive and healthy for the most part. So there is that. Yeah. We'll give him that, and we'll back out. So, to summarize this this video up, that felt like a pretty fast win. Not exactly sure how long that game took, but again, speaking to my inexperience, we just got her to level 6 now. That's the first time I played her in months, and I'm not even exaggerating right now. Months. We went 15-1. Unfortunate that we even died right there and we missed out on a kill. Potentially, we could have even gotten MVP for all we know. Like, we would have had a shot at it if we didn't die and we just maintained the kill participation. But it doesn't matter because we were able to keep most of these guys alive. Definitely Samuro had the easiest time. My Samuro and my Zool appeared to be like two players that knew for the most part what they were doing. Illidan, I don't really have much bad to say about him. It's the Raynor, really, that had a lot of dicey decisions being made out there, and it was kind of hurting me in some spots. Again, with a situation like this, the only threat for diving a Morales, who's supposed to be in the back line of the team anyway, is Kerrigan. Kerrigan is the clear-cut choice here who has a dive option. So really, Kerrigan is the only one to worry about. Then you tack on Abathur, who can clone Kerrigan, which is what happened. So there's two Kerrigans at some points that are diving me at the same time. Combined with the fact that they have a Tyrande who can stun me or a Zool who can root me. Like, there's a lot to be worried about out there. And the protection was garbage for most of that game. So, one death is something I could be happy with, considering that they should have had me a lot more than that. We put out 67,000 healing in 16.5 minutes. So there's also that. Morales is legit. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about this hero. When she's played in the right hands, she's a game changer, honestly. Like, you can just fight. You feel like you can fight for days when you have Morales and your backline supporting your team. It's just the point of making sure that you can keep her alive because the enemy team is going to know to take her down first. I mean, it's the biggest, it's the most regurgitated statement in the Heroes community scene ever since the hero was released. Focus Morales, focus Morales. Like, it's all you ever hear. And for the most part, there's a reason for it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, I was happy. I'm mostly happy to get another win out of this. I just want to get as many wins as possible because I am comfortable playing support, but it's not necessarily my go-to role if I had to pick one. Support is definitely not my go-to role, but I feel like I play it at a high enough level to get away with being the support for the team. I understand the role at a high enough level, and I can execute at a high enough level to get things done. And so far, we've been showcasing that in the support series. Updating the record at the moment, I believe this win right now pushes us to 5-1. Again, the only loss we have so far in this series is Rhaegar. Hopefully, we can continue to have that happen. Number 5 on my list, Morales. Absolutely fantastic hero. I do believe, I'm not sure, I can't confirm this, but I'm almost positive her prices got reduced sometime recently. So if you don't have Morales and you have the spare gold lying around, you may want to invest in this character because she's very, very good. She doesn't get banned as much these days in the Hero League scene because honestly there are other heroes that are really, really important. Morales has kind of downgraded to a situational ban now these days. So if you if you try the hero and you like her, there's more than likely a chance you might actually get to play it in Hero League. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate the support. This is Achilles LBT. That's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.